Today we are flying a 9-year-old British Airways Boeing 787 for 8 hours, starting in Abu Dhabi and flying almost 350 miles all the way over to London Heathrow, with today's return flight is retailing at £890 for one adult and one child. Our first leg of this journey actually starts in Dubai, where we will head 79 miles from our hotel in Dubai to Zayed International Airport, Abu Dhabi. Join us as we encounter a hair-raising experience of losing our passports, running for our plane and dining in the clouds. Oh, and stay tuned until the end for an epic BA flight deck experience with Lorenzo. You don't want to miss that bit. Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Whether you're starting your day, winding down for bed or somewhere in between, I hope you're all doing awesome. For us it's taking in the breathtaking Dubai skyline and sunset views one last time before that dreaded alarm clock rudely interrupts us in just a few short hours.
And just like that alarm clock rings. It's a very early 4 AM here in Dubai, but that won't stop our excitement.
It's time for a quick soak up of those serene sounds from the 4 AM Dubai early morning mosque, taking in those breathtaking views of the Dubai skyline before heading down to the hotel lobby, grabbing an Uber and diving into what today has in store for us. And before we know it, we are loaded into our Uber and on our way, taking in the stunning UAE sunrise before navigating through the bustling Abu Dhabi airport. Now it's the perfect moment for a quick caffeine fix to energise ourselves before check-in and process begins. With our boarding passes issued, let's head over to international departures before we pass through security. Abu Dhabi's airport is stunning and one of the most well-organised airports I've ever been to, and with a great selection of shops to entertain, we can't help doing a last-minute bit of retail therapy as we make our way through the airport. All was going smoothly, a little too smoothly, until we encountered a major panic of losing our passports and having to return to all the shops we went in to find them.
After dashing back through multiple shops, good news was in store.
Few moments later.
Thankfully, our panic was short-lived as the lovely shop assistant in the gift shop had found our passports on the counter and sent them directly to our boarding gate. But that didn't mean a dash of literally running through the airport to be reunited with our passports before they called for last remaining passengers. Yes, we blame Mr. Camel outside the gift shop for being too cute.
Close call, and would not be an exciting travel day without a bit of travel drama. It's not all too long before boarding is announced, so let's head over to gate B12 to board our BA flight.
So our aircraft, home to 256 passengers across 4 classes of travel. We are as far back as you can get on a plane, being on the very back row, and today we have gone for twin seats 43B and C. For now, as the remaining passengers are boarding, let's get comfy and check out our seats. Initial thoughts: our seats had access to 2 full double-sized windows, which is always nice. The seats were comfy with padded headrests, a respectable amount of recline and a generous amount of legroom. We have onboard entertainment TV screens with touchscreen and remote control, and a cool feature button to turn our windows blue during flight. Oh, and let's not forget our safety pamphlet, which is especially important. As far as the negatives go, so far all we could spot was our armrest that did not lift up all the way, but considering it's a 9-year-old plane, it's not a big deal.
Before no time, we was pushing back from stand onto the runway and time to take off. Now that we are in the air, first things first, and time to crack open the ice-cold DC as we make our way through those clouds and reach an altitude of 40,000 feet.
Before we knew it, we had already been in the air for over an hour, and it would be rude not to do a loo review. The bathroom was clean with ample room for a flight bathroom, a good-sized mirror with nice Revive hand wash, oh, and a non-sticky floor, always a great sign. Whilst waiting for our onboard meals to be served, we immersed ourselves in the onboard entertainment of Sonic the Hedgehog. After all, you can't beat a bit of Seymour Moore while up in the clouds. Before long, our meals were served and we had both opted for pre-booked vegetarian meals comprising of tomato and olive pasta, a bread roll, salad, fruit, crackers, a mini bottle of wine and a bottle of water. I have to say though, the meal was slightly disappointing for BA standards and doesn't compare to the high quality food one would be served on the same route and same class as Qatar Airways or Emirates. The pasta was a mediocre 5 out of 10, while the salad was dry without dressing and only 3 tiny pieces of melon. The crackers were stale as the wrapper had already been opened, which I was informed by our lovely FA this was due to cabin pressure. While the meal quality may have been lacking, the exceptional service provided by the flight attendants was more than compensated for it. They were, without a doubt, the best cabin crew we've ever encountered. Lorenzo was buzzing to share his dream of becoming a pilot with our amazing flight attendants, and the crew wasted no time getting a pilot to autograph Lorenzo's flight log. They even arranged for Lorenzo to meet the pilot in person on the flight deck after landing. Talk about a dream come true. To say he was excited was an understatement. With the final 2 hours remaining, we was able to get a total of 15 minutes shut-eye before beginning our descent to London Heathrow and coming into landing. And just like that, in an instant, we found ourselves in the flight deck with the exceptional pilots, an experience that Lorenzo described as the pinnacle of his life.
There, that's how we fly. So you want to keep the aeroplane in the blue, not in the brown, because the brown's not good.